All right, excellent. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. So, Magic Online has a number of different formats that we've been cycling through. You saw us doing the Innistrad Supreme Draft. I was going to say Supreme Cube, but Supreme Cube is for the future. But yeah, the Supreme Draft, and then there was Innistrad Draft as well. Didn't do any of that at the time. The Innistrad Supreme Draft had kind of gotten my itch done there. Um, but now we got Vintage Cube. Um, yeah, so Vintage Cube is here. I'm pretty sure this is Vintage Cube with edits for Zendikar. So expect to see some Zendikar cards kind of shoehorned in. We'll seeing like, oh boy, here's, uh, trying to think of ones that they might try to flip in here. Some of the dual sided ones might fit in, but like would not be surprised to see like fake Snapcaster, fake Snapcaster. That card actually might be fine in here because like if you have a Time Walker or a Recall to go with it, that's really powerful. Anyway, powerful wizards in your area, indeed. So, so yeah, Vintage Cube. It's the cube. It is vintage. Chabadoo, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. It's time for super powerful drafting zone. So yeah, we'll see what we get out of this. Again, Vintage Cube has all sorts of power. Power signets. We want mana ramp. We want powerful cards. We want kind of a direction. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So we want Vintage Cube Phantom League. Cube. Very happy with Cube Slime. I like that one. Cube Slime has been with me for some time now. Yeah, alright. So, League, yep, that's the one. This is around for 2 weeks, so this is around until not Wednesday, but next Wednesday. After Wednesday. Wow, Forest has been rolling through this. Goodness. Nice. Congrats there. Uh, alright. Yep, a lot of players. It's the league for it. So uh this is the cube that gets people, here coming out to play. You know how it is. Alright, let's see what we got to start. I'm Rockcool, the Aeon's Torn. It's turnabout below the cut. Fallen Shinobi, which is always a real dumb card to resolve. Eureka's basically a trick. I think that's a trap. It's not a card I really want. Soulfire Grandmaster is pretty powerful. Thran Dynamo is pretty good. Fallen Shinobi. Fallen Shinobi is such a powerful card because the cards in this cube are so powerful. And like it's pretty easy to get evasive creatures in that color combo. Committing to 2 early is a bit harsh, but blue is a fine one to get. Ninjas isn't a deck. This is just one card. We're not going to be able to deck that builds with ninjas. It's just going to be this one card. Blue and black are powerful enough that I'm willing to try this. This might be a little bit early to go in on this. Emrakul is a little more interesting, like a little more free, but okay. Like Simic Signet, Sword of Body Mind, Mox Diamond, Collective Brutality. But yeah, because this is Vintage Cube, like the only cards that are going to be in here are going to be like super, super powerful things, and like the number of ninjas that fit that curve. Like the only other ninja I would expect to see in here would be Ink Eyes, because Ink Eyes has been in this cube for like 6 years, and it should have been removed 5 years ago because that card's just not good enough. Like it's sad, like that Ink Eyes just isn't good enough, but it's very true that Ink Eyes is not good enough. Why Banishing Light and not O-Ring? It's probably both. I think it is Banishing Light and O-Ring, like so that you can have multiple copies of that effect. Banishing Light is a little bit more friendly as far as templating goes. You don't get like gotten by weird Oracle Dark Confidant. Ooh, sorry. Part of me really likes seeing Dark Confidant. Also like Elves of Deep Shadow. Wouldn't be bad if I was in a 3-color setup. Interesting. Elves of Deep Shadow, if I were in a 3-color setup, this deck might be fine. Like say we're in Sultai. This is a deck. Ooh, like could I get like a deck that goes turn 2 Leovold? You know, turn 1 Elves of Deep Shadow, turn 2 Leovold Emissary of Trest, or like kind of like Dark Confidant here. I'm not really pulled by much else. Deed's also nice, but I'm gonna go with the Elves of Deep Shadow. This sounds interesting. I like the ramp side. Ooh, Bayou immediately stands out to me on that plan as well. Fractured Freaking Identity. Oof. Dornell's Phantasmal Image. Sadly, Fractured Identity is a little far off where I want to be, but like color wise, it's a suit. This is freaking powerful. Like that's considerable. Like it's a little bit too far off, even with like this setup. I kind of want to pick up this Bayou and kind of get the colors going and get myself cemented in Sultai.
Hi, jerks.
Hello, you got me on my cough.
Yeah.
Um,
Happy fucking Saturday, my droogs.
yeah, it's
Bayou.
it's a good Saturday.
Sultai, huh?
That's what it looks like. It looks like Sultai. Um, on that note, this pack doesn't look terribly Sultai. Courser's fine, but
Hold on a second. My timer's going off. Worn Power Stone, Courser, Crewfix are cool. Maybe Liliana, but not worth picking here. Mana. We need mana.
yeah, this is it. So I first picked this Fallen Shinobi. Like I don't like. It's weird. Like the card's really powerful, but it's also really bullshit. A lot of the times. Um, which is to say, it's more powerful the more powerful the format is, and like if you can steal some like real radical stuff and get out of hand. Skull Clamp, Lotus Cobra, Gonti, Hermit. Hermit and Siege Gang in the same pack, huh? That's kind of funny. Don't hate Lotus Cobra. Skull Clamp also could fit just fine in here. Sucks because like Skull Clamp with that Hermit would also look real good. Do I care enough about that Hermit?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in and out because I impulse made a weird cake. Mind Slaver is cool. Repeal and
There's like
Cobra
Skull Clamp.
cool.
There's like Hermit, Skull Clamp, Cobra. Like all sorts of bits in here. I'm not really sure what I want in this.
I think the Cobra. I like the repeal a lot too, but the Cobra is just good.
Yeah. MC Subtle, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it a lot. Oh, yeah, okay, so they did update. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah,
So
they put those stupid freaking cards in.
some of them are good enough, but like like the black one's pretty strong.
Search for Tomorrow is great though. Wouldn't hate that Smopter, but
Smopter would also be a good one. I kind of want to get the early ramp going in this, and then like get things rolling off. Like this looks like it's going to be like Sultai with green base. But yeah.
The good changes have mostly been in white, where they took out a lot of these stupid bad cards and then added in a bunch of hate bears.
Thank goodness. That's
Draga Tree Speaker, huh?
No, that's some shit I can get real hard behind.
Like they took out Emiria Angel finally and added in.
Emiria Angel should have left this cube 5 years ago. Like I was talking earlier, I was talking about how Ink Eyes is the card that's always in the cube, and I don't understand why it's in Vintage Cube because it doesn't deserve it. And like
Yeah.
Emiria Angel's very similar, where it's another card that literally doesn't deserve to be in this cube.
The only like big white cards I don't like that they changed is they took out Terminus for Oust, and they took out uh Angel of Serenity for Emiria's Call. Pack Rat is interesting, but Beast Within is also very interesting card.
This one deals with a lot of issues, and that's nice. White looks reasonably open. The rest of these colors have been. We're almost mono green at the moment.
Yeah, the
So-
O-Ring maybe, but Vanessa is just good.
This is a card that I'll play, right? Like, yeah, and we're seeing
Well, you're not
again.
Splash in Honor of the Pure. Blah blah blah. That Conscripts is almost tempting.
Yeah.
Because Wall Blossoms is super replaceable.
This isn't a card I want in the deck.
Yeah, we're not playing Conscripts like 99%, but man, cost one Hammer Clan, no respect. Oh,
God.
Goblin guy.
I know. Actually,
That Ancient Grudge is good.
I would say I want that Ancient Grudge more than I want that. All right, so anyway, you can see that Boros is extremely open, and like maybe we end up using that. Get out of here. Yorion, Stone Coil Serpent, Lodestone,
Venser, Char,
Venser,
Cultivate,
Fatal Push.
Fatal Push, yeah. Actually, nah. If we picked up that Pack Rat, then Shallow Grave would be interesting.
Sorry, is that
Yep, they added the
Yargle?
Fatal Push. What are you feeling here? I could see any of these cards, really.
Yeah.
I know Venser is like your generic guy.
Venser's always been good to me.
I don't hate Venser.
Don't hate Venser, don't hate Stone Coil, don't hate
Oh man, if we pick that Slaver, there's the Academy Ruins, but you gotta do more than that.
yeah. I believe in Venser. Blue is just always a color that I want to be in, even if it's not the color I end up in. This is the cube that blue is always the most powerful in, and like.
Well, you're giving up like some generic and replaceable cards other than Lodestone Golem, but this doesn't look to be a Lodestone Golem. Like Cultivate and Stone Coil are not. Got the Cryptic Command.
It's a Cryptic Command and a Trop Island.
Trop, and there's a little card in here called Deceiver XR, but. That's highly speculative.
That's speculating on, like, things I'm not sure would pay off.
Yeah. Okay, so what? Okay. We're getting past cards, so if you wanted to jam Cryptic, you could try to make that work.
Yeah. Trop Island's also a reasonable pickup here for the same.
Yeah, Trop and Wall of Writs and Signet are all like good.
Yeah. Most other cards I'd want to go up against this Cryptic, I'd want not to be like it's
not Trop Island, you know?
Right.
There's a breeding pool, right?
I'm gonna pay for this one.
Yeah.
I'm definitely paying for that. Crater Roof. That's
Crater
nice
Hoof?
to see.
Okay, plans have changed. We're a Crater Hoof deck now. This is the best green card. Actually, there's a piece of power in the pack. Like libraries right there. The best green card in the cube or Library of Alexandria. And Tinker?
We're not a Tinker deck at the Mo though. That's
You
I
could
would
very easily become a Tinker deck.
Sure, mid pack 2 though. I feel like that's a way to get myself blown up. Whereas like Crater Roof or Library are gonna be super.
Yeah, I don't think it's Tinker, but this is painful. Crater Hoof is the only thing that does what Crater Hoof does.
Yeah,
There are
and
other ways to draw cards.
Sure, but like
Library is like the second best way to draw cards.
Yeah. Trying to get the deck going in the Crater Roof direction. It's looked like we can probably get that to work. Like, God, if I'd picked up a damn
the Sack Tribe.
Sack Tribe, if I'd picked up the Hermit, the opposition would be this pick no matter what. The opposition still might be the pick right here.
Yeah, Sack Tribe is fairly replaceable. It is a land acceleration piece that works well with the Crater Hoof in like multiple ways, but also not without consideration is Casualties of War. I don't think you could be both casualties and cryptic,
Cryptic.
but you can be one of the two, and they're on similar power levels.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of an opposition setup, though. Like when we...
Yeah, I like that well too. Also, Force of Will, never worth writing off.
Ewit, Evanson's Pilgrim, powerful stuff in this.
Ooh, Avacyn's Pilgrim, that's almost perfect.
And more
If it
one
was any
drops.
other Monodork, but E-Witness also very good. I don't think you can go wrong here. The Monodorks are good.
Yeah, hey, Through the Breach, how you doing?
I think if that were Elves of the Shadow, it wouldn't be like a question.
Yeah, we already have.
Oh, we already have Elves of the Shadow?
Yeah.
Finger snaps.
I'm gonna go with this
Luminal
because I
Core.
feel like what I want is more stuff for opposition and creative, and this is more stuff for opposition and creative, right?
Yeah,
Like,
plus who blocks an Avacyn's Pilgrim? Yep. Oracle Moldiah, Duress, Golgari Signet. Prime. I don't think it's Prime Speaker Vanifar.
no,
I would much rather have the pod.
yeah.
Payoffs are hard to get. I mean, payoffs aren't hard to get.
But
I
Primus is
th-
one of the best ones
but
too.
Primus is one of the best ones. I think it's either that or Signet. Ooh, that's
Yeah,
Golgari Signet when we have Aspirations of Sultai.
yeah, I know. That's the other thing too. Is that that's a pretty damn good signet to have set up for us.
I don't
Um,
think you can go wrong. Scusa.
Thinking I hit a scoos here, factory, things like that. Avengers Zendikar is the one that makes all the tokens. Yes.
Yep, Zendi is a good one. Is Avengers Zendikar and Craterhoof are old friends. Yeah, Elvish Mystic. Be Still might beating Plow Under, but
I know.
forget
That's
Strip Mine.
that
I
sucks
for
because
the right
Plow
amount of
Under ain't
XP.
coming back around, but
Yeah, we're getting like Razor Verge, Thicket, and Zergo back.
no, we're not getting anything back. This is eight.
Oh, is that 8 cards available? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we ain't getting anything back here.
Um,
I don't like Stone
Stone
Coil.
Coil's okay. That Copperline Gorge also not impossible.
Yeah.
I like Stone Coil a lot. I feel like that card's not super powerful, but it fills a lot of gaps.
I'm gonna keep getting
Rich
more ramp, more setup here. We might not even be like this. Might be mono damn green at the end of the day, but
Monocolor is fairly cool. Okay, now we can pick up the red green fixing. Hey, Sack Tribe came back. That's a good sign. Massacre Worm and Roast Strider are both pretty cool, but
yeah.
the Sack Tribe is just good.
So yeah, there's like this setup stuff over here that's gonna be like uncertain what we're actually doing with it. This stuff here. It's like, do I really need to be playing a second color if I'd want all this here? Thank you.
Eunice is a gift.
Take that. I'll take
Right.
Vanifar. I don't think I'm playing you, but
Having Woodfall is like we don't have a chain yet. Oh, Blast Pixel Fear Vortex. I want to first pick that card. um, Ruffalos, huh?
Ruffalos is
Oh,
and
Gaia's Cradle.
Cradle.
I think Cradle is better than Ruffalos, sadly.
Yeah, well, Ruffalos is killable by anything. Cradle is like 4 mana out the gate, right? Like,
Yeah, man, this I want a lot of cards from this
I
pack
want
because
like
like the
Sphinx and
Cradle,
Wormcoil also stand out to me as things like,
Foff, Rishadan Port, Oblivion Stone. These are all playable.
yeah,
Can we take the pack?
it's close. Make me want the green a lot, or the blue a lot more if my deck had Foff and Consecrated Sphinx. Does Cradle wheel?
Cradle does not
Oh,
wheel.
that's funny.
There's 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 odds that Ruffalos wheels if we're the mono green player.
The thing is that
It's
Cradle gets
slim
played.
odds.
The Cradle gets played in more than just mono green.
You
Cradle
could
gets
play
played in
Cradle in
like,
a mono white deck, or like you just want to tap one double ancient tomb.
yeah. I'm gonna take the Cradle here, and like the Worm Coil, the Roflos, the Fact of Fiction, the Consecrated Sphinx. There's a lot of stuff in here that I'd be happy to see back. Sorry, what the hell's this one?
It's like a Genesis wave.
Top 7 creature to play. Oh, okay, that's fine.
We got a Oogie, we got a Fraley's, and a Strip
And a
Mine,
strip mine. I know we passed up one.
and a Grill Signet, actually.
Sorry, I had to sling
We
game.
kind of... We might not want the Strip Mine, because we might want to pick spells when possible.
Yeah, it's tough. Turn Timber is also not bad. Like, as a land that's a...
Yeah, it's not... we could reasonably cast it and make good off of it.
Right, if it flips a Crater Roof or a Woodfall Primus in a play.
The Ugin also a
Ugin.
reasonable cast.
Ugin is a
We
good
can...
sweeper. I think I'm gonna go with Ugin here, and then hope that Turn Timber makes it, and it probably doesn't. Like, we also want Fraley's, Strip Mine, Grill Signet, and I probably wouldn't hate Preordain if we end up in the colors for it. Gary
can regrowth.
Kring Nightmare a little too late to build the deck around it.
I love seeing a Monomorphose. I wish I could see its art.
Sneak Attack.
Sneak Attack, also without art.
There was a world where I first picked Fallen Shinobi, and I could have first picked Emrakul, the Aeon's Torn. And we probably would have had Breach and Sneak Attack for that deck, but would have been a...
It's not. But we would have had 0 blue cards. It was
Yes.
fine.
I like this Garrick a lot. Get this
It's
down
like
on
a
2 or
Power
3,
Stone.
and we're super nice, and like makes...
Works well with our Mondorks. Just like plus. Caryatid.
It gets work done. Metamorph gets work done.
Metamorph?
Oh,
Okay, let's look at our 2 mana ramp. We've got Lotus Cobra Signet, Wall of Rits, Sacro Tribe. And on 3 we have Courser.
Yeah, Courser and Nissa, and then...
We have a lot of mana. Caryatid doesn't attack. Metamorph can be like an E-Witness.
Also can just copy opponents' things too, but...
Yeah, I'm never sad to see have Metamorph. Caryatid is also just like good. So again, no wrong choices. We're spoiled for choice.
Yeah.
Caryatid might wield, a Metamorph absolutely will not.
Let's take the Metamorph then and call that fine. Thanks, Nissa.
That's a good Nissa. Oh, we have a
Survival.
Survival turns Monodorks into Woodfall Primus. Nissa is a win con on its own that lets you cast Ugin very easily.
Yeah, or Primus or Crater Roof or anything. We're almost mono green, so this card's a lot more powerful for us.
Yeah.
So singular powerful card or the way to tutor some of our other more powerful bits is kind of the question here.
I kind of like the Nissa.
Yeah, I think I might go with the Nissa here. I also the Finks is new consideration.
That's we might if we wield the Finks, we're cool.
Yeah, I think we're mono green. Nice. Ooh.
Oh, Sundry
hold
type.
on. One more payoff.
Putting a Heartbeat of Spring in your deck makes that card a lot more appealing.
There's the hanger back over on the side too. That's looking kind of nice. I'm gonna close out the sideboard after that.
Yeah, but we'll have enough picks.
Titan seems really nice.
Yeah, when your only land is forest. Yeah. There's a world where you cast that off just Gaia's Cradle, and that's crazy. Yeah, the Birds is also like on it. It's second best Monodork available. I really don't like Hex Drinker, but what else do we got in here? Blast Zone is just a fancy land. We're kind of looking for picks.
Now I'm on.
No, we're on 23 now.
23. Maze with a spell, so we're actually fine.
Yeah, we're actually fine taking it.
I'm not huge on the Hex Drinker.
Hex Drinker is kind of a thing to do with your mana, and it is. When it works, it's really good, but when it doesn't work, it's really bad.
I'm gonna hide the Blast Zone and have a removal spell hidden down there.
Ooh, Garrick. Another Garrick, or
sorry, that upheaval's really late.
Yeah, if that upheat, we'd be much more solidly blue if we had seen that before.
Yeah,
I don't know how good that Garrick is. Winter Orb, no, we're not a Winter Orb.
Winter Orb. Weird thing with Winter Orb is that we actually have a lot of land acceleration, which makes Winter Orb bad. And opponents are gonna just be able to be like, cool, I have 2 signets, and who gives a shit?
Yeah, I do love Winter Orb, but now's not the time.
Upheaval's really, really good. I'm kind of sad not to thank you.
Yay!
So yeah,
See, I say slim chance Rofalos wheels, 0 chance the
but
guy with
yeah,
Cradle
well,
will
also
come
like all the blue in here's gone. Like we clearly are the mono green player at the table. Like we have correctly identified our position, and nobody wanted to hate draft. So sweet spell that is a land. Cool. Like spell that is a land that can put Sundering Titan into play. Hi, Baneslayer. How you doing? Probably not playing a regrowth, but you know. Okay.
My weird cake is taking a long time to bake. I impulse baked a weird cake because I was in a good mood.
That's good. Leveling up is sorcery speed.
Yep, and they never made the thing that says you can level up at instant speed.
Yeah.
Because level up lived in a very small number of sets. That number of sets being 2. One of them Rise of the Eldrazi and one of them Modern Horizons.
Yeah. It's extremely important to level up sorcery because like it is for power level concerns because it basically would be bustedly powerful on the number of cards that are good if it was instant speed. If you could like leave up mana and then end step level up your, you know, things. So the card level up the card the card that level up is based on Figure of Destiny is instant speed.
And is very busted.
Weirdly, one of the best one drops that exists. Who could have seen that coming? You know, like one of the best aggro one drops. Actually, I'll say there's a lot of one drops that are like clearly more powerful. If we're talking like, you know, Deathrite Shaman or Mother Rune.
Deathrite has to be hold the belt, right?
It's Deathrite or
I think Deathrite's more powerful than Rune Mom.
What else is on that? Like if we're talking about like most powerful one drop,
yeah, there is some kind of Time Spiral remastered
and the modern, yeah, both of the you're correct. There's like 5,000 Magic products coming out in the next like month. Like it feels like.
Yeah, but it's kind of surprising there wasn't like a fluctuator for level up. You know, like
Yeah.
I mean that there is.
Okay.
There is ways to cheat level up counters, a la fluctuator, but not a way to like instant speed it.
Yeah. I only need one cut.
How many cards do we really benefit? Yeah, Garrick is like the easy choice. I'm looking at our deck and wondering like how good the Lotus Cobra or E-Witness are. The
No.
Cobra can be pretty good with like search and
Yeah. Other than that, the Cobra is just sort of a 2-drop that's like accelerating on our one land a turn. E-Witness is just sort of picking up dead things. There's not a lot of things that E-Witness is picking up other than.
yeah, but Garrick is kind of shitty. So we kind of want creatures for our cradle.
Like,
I guess
of
Garrick is creatures.
Garrick is removal.
Yeah, which is not that great in this form. When we board in Garrick, we'll board out the Cobra or the Witness.
Simic Signet would be in here if it was literally any Signet in the game.
Yeah, if that was Rakdos Signet, we'd be playing.
I would play 4 copies of Rakdos Signet in this deck. Wait, you're not playing the land? No, I am. These are the cards that are going to come in. I am counting my spells first. This is a forest. This does not.
Yeah, our fake sideboard over there is fake because we already have a regrowth in our deck, and we don't really have a good prime speaker curve.
Yeah, like I am doing the spells first. This is not a spell to me. This is a forest that is also a spell.
The symbiosis is like a fairly good free roll.
Not a forest, by the way. I guess I will mention that before somebody gets me on it.
Yeah, not a forest.
Not actually a forest.
Guy's Cradle, who cares? It produces mana off Rofolus anyways. Blast Zone and the Timber Timber Genesis might get us once.
Yeah.
And if our Rofilos taps for 2 instead of 3, oh well.
So
This is a Crater Hoof deck with a lot of creatures, so I'm into it.
yeah, I'm still thinking about that. What you're saying about like E-Witness not having anything to pick up because it's like E-Witness either picks up like some things that died or
But even this is kind of like a rebuy on your high impact cards, like your Garrick or your Nissa. If they get popped, you can kind of rebuy.
yeah.
The
Do I want the
It's
blast
low
zone?
impact. Um, I think it doesn't hurt to include it. The Rofilos is like the one thing that does.
Yeah.
We can always board it in or out depending on how it feels. If we want to streamline our deck, we don't play it. If we want to like have some utility in our lands, we do.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna try it out. See how that
The
plays.
one thing is it is going to attempt to put uh, an extra land in your deck, so just cut a forest.
Ooh, it wants an island. So yeah, we have 17 land. Just Turn Timber
Yep.
Symbiosis is. Turn Timber Symbiosis is actually gonna be really nice in this deck because like uh so the
It's a reasonable spell for us to cast and like big whammy on.
the spell itself is top 7, put a creature from those into play. If it's a tiny creature, +3/+3 on it.
Uh-huh.
So, but
So
obviously we want to land one of these 3 biggies.
yeah,
But,
but there's only one bad case scenario, and it's forest, 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 wall of roots. Like that's the
yeah,
literal worst we can do.
because like
Everything else is good.
the like even say it hits E-Witness, it makes a 5/4 E-Witness that picks the card back up.
Yeah, yeah. A
Um,
very big striped bear.
or like Nissa as a 5/5. The most garbage Stone Coil.
3/3 stone coil. Yeah,
For
stone
seven for
coil's one of the
7
whammy.
mana.
Yeah, it's a whammy.
7 mana, I'll call that a whiff.
Wall
Obviously
of
it's
Roots, at least you can get extra mana from if you make it a
yeah.
3/7.
And Nissa might be like silly because it probably flips the moment the next land comes into play, but
It's a May, right? You control
no,
exile. Nope, not a May.
not a
Okay.
May.
So you may you don't have to play the
You just don't
lands
play the
though
land. You just don't play the land. Anyway,
until while the 5/5 is useful. You don't play the land.
I am
I'm modestly optimistic about this deck just because Crater Hoof is so pushed.
like the things that like we could. So if we're looking at like some of the picks we made where like it was choices, Cryptic was up against a Trop Island, so that's actually a nothing. The opposition, I think we had better choices on. And Venser, we might have had better choices on. Obviously, I started with the Fallen Shinobi over Emrakul, but if we had Emrakul, we would be Gruul with like Stomping Grounds, Copperline
A
Gorge,
Copperline Gorge and a Sneak
and
and
like
a
Sneak and a
Through
Through
the
the Breach
Breach.
because we saw both of those pretty late.
We do
Anyway,
have other good creatures to breach.
but we
Like
also like we wouldn't be a Rafello's deck very much at that either. So
so our deck would be weaker.
like it would be weaker and stronger in different directions. It would be
Yeah,
more.
our deck is very consistent,
I
which is
like,
nice.
I like the mono green on this. Like, basically, it's going to be impossible. Like, we can't be off color, right?
hmm
Like,
I'm looking for the game. Well, we can have Blast Zone guys cradle as our only land.
right? That would be like the only way, and that's like that's it. And
That's an easy mulligan, though. I'm looking forward to metamorphing Simic Signet.
I'm looking forward to playing like a turn 3 Nissa, and then I like just crushing from that
Yeah,
point,
turn 3 Nissa into like a 15 mana Stone Coil Serpent.
right? Oh look,
Behold.
it's a hand I really like because we get a turn 2 Nissa, except for it's a different. Oh boy. Oh, sure. Okay. So I can just blast sound that, I guess? Anyway. It's not ramp, so... Like, are they just going to level up the Hex Drinker?
Nope.
Ooh.
They're off to the races.
I think we have to Beast Within on 2.
Should we upkeep it?
Yeah. I think we have to.
Because they'll have 6 mana next turn.
That's too much. We upkeep
it sucks,
this.
but we have to do it.
We upkeep this, and then next turn I get like...
I can block sack against the beast for a turn and like keep the Hex Drinker at home.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just too much mana. Well, at least we have an answer to this, but like...
Yeah, nobody likes casting Beast Within, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you do.
So, do it that way. Remove that stop on their upkeep. If they use the mana, I'd be impressed.
Yeah, Mono Green has a hard way of using the mana.
They can't float into use it in the Hex Drinker because level up sorcery. They would have to have like a... Oh, loyalty. Thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it a lot. Alright, so we're taking 2 here, and then... That's fine.
They must have a spell for us if they're not going to pre-combat make the 4/4.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, alright. I'm not gonna question that.
Do we 3 mana Nissa here, or do we play the Sack Tribe?
I think we need to...
They both get us a mana next turn, assuming... Well, if we draw land, the Sack Tribe is more. If we don't, the Nissa's better body.
Yeah. So, like, playing the Sack Tribe here would be a little bit better?
The Sack Tribe at least will block the Hex Drinker better if they just send in the...
Yeah,
That'll force them to attack the Hex Drinker and the Beast.
What am I getting if I go Nissa? If I go Nissa, it's Nissa, play Nissa on tap, Shrug? Like, pass from there, right? Like, we can't really do... Unless we draw another land, and then I could, like, play small Nissa and grab another land, and then...
Well, if you little Nissa...
I want to get to Ugin for, like, 2, and then just remove this board, right? Like, so let's go...
Okay, hold on a second. If we Nissa 3, get forced for next turn, just take a bunch of damage, we big Nissa, untap, play Sack Tribe.
That's similar. Let's...
But are we able to block to let Nissa live?
We have Sack Tribe.
We have Sack Tribe, but then they'll have Beast and Hex Drinker attacking.
Unless something else appears, we should be fine.
Okay. This does require us to take some damage, though.
I'm fine with that. Well, I think Ugin on the top makes me feel a little better about this. I'm a little scared of, like, they have 2 cards in hand, but I'm scared of them having, like, some sort of real...
Yeah, if they we could die at any moment if they natural order for Crater Hoof.
Yeah, that's just the laws of nature here.
This is actually a good sign.
That means they don't have the... Yeah, that means that that's not happening. We also should, if they fail to kill us by 1 point, you know, we also get to know that. I would trade Nissa for Hex Drinker if they don't level it. And...
Yeah, they have to put 3 mana into it, and then they could attack us for 7.
I think this is just attack for 4th the beast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is acceptable.
Take that hit.
Means next turn we have Sack Tribe and the Nissa as a blocker.
5.
Harmonize? No.
Okay, so their deck does not contain Crater Hoof Behemoth.
We learned their deck
We've learned their deck does not have a Crater Hoof in it. That's a 100% gimme. All right, what is this? How bad? What's the damage?
Progenitus.
That suck. I wouldn't have a good answer to that.
No, we can't beat Progenitus. Terastodon.
That's
That's well, no, they have Noble Hierarch, so that's not necessarily a mistake.
Unless they have a sweeper for these, I think it is.
I think it is too. Also, Terrastodon does not have trample, right?
No.
We're going to go Forest Sack Tribe.
Right, like, I'm just gonna remake my mana. Like,
and now we have unassailable board against the Hex Drinker with the elephants.
the problem is that the Hex Drinker will level sooner or later, and that will be a bit of a pain.
Yeah, hopefully before we do that, well, they're going to level it to pro instance next turn, right?
Yes. Unless they play another. If they want to spend all their mana on Tireless Tracker instead of the Hex.
Okay, because then we could maybe do a turn where we eat Witness into Beast Within.
Yeah.
Okay, they are out of stuff.
Cool.
Anticipate a big juice. Wow.
Okay, so that Hex Trigger is going to be, like, next turn, it's going to be fully
Yes, so
activated.
we are going to deal with a Progenitus. Okay.
Okay.
But unlike Progenitus, Hex Drinker dies to Ugin. But okay, we make that trade guaranteed. Because this is not going to be flipping anytime soon. We keep the Nissa because they're just going to trade with the elephants, right? Or do you just sack Tribe here by time?
I want one turn of Sack Tribe, and then it's free to Sack Tribe right now, right?
Yeah, it's pretty free.
God, Nissa's gonna die to the Hex Drinker.
Well, they have 5 mana, so yeah, they can just.
I'm gonna not trade in case Cradle.
In case of Cradle, that's a good reason, because Cradle and then this game turns on its ear.
Yeah, Cradle turns this.
Although we have to be careful of Cradle, because if we can't kill Terrastodon with Ugin.
Yes.
You have to plus before that. Oh no! And then we don't. No, we need Blast Zone. Kind of.
If I Cradle, I just go ahead and grab Beast Within and Beast Within the Hex Drinker, and then everything's solved.
Pro instance, we cannot.
Oh, it's oh shit, you're right. Then I'd have to Beast Within the Terrastodon. Then.
Yeah. Okay. So we have outs.
Yeah, Primus is nothing here.
Do we just go ahead and pick up the? We can play a 5 mana 3/3. We can't.
No.
So we just play the E-Witness to pick up.
I think I need to pick up Forest so that I can guarantee the Nissa next turn, right?
What does the Nissa do for us? Can't protect it. It goes up to 6 and then immediately dies.
I think I still need mana for this position to function. But then again, picking up that Beast Within to be able to kill the Terrastodon might be more important. Am I killing them by, like, killing them with the elephants? That might be.
Yeah, what happens? Okay.
This is the play. Like, playing the E-Witness at least.
Playing the E-Witness at least. A kind of cheeky play you can do is pick up the Sack Tribe.
I can't play it this turn.
No, we couldn't play it we can't play any of these cards this turn. So if we're killing them with elephants, if we do that, we're chump attacking this turn. Are we? If we attack with Nissa and the elephants, they block an elephant on Hex Drinker. They take 8. We block something with at least E-Witness. Then we have another 3/3 with Nissa. I don't know if this is a good route to victory.
I don't know what our route to victory is other than, like, getting 20 damage through these elephants that we've been given.
Yeah, because our route to victory right now is, like, top decking.
Well, if they want to go to 9, I'm not going to stop them.
Okay, now we have Secret Haste.
Sure.
can't block with the. We can't block with the Elvish Mystic. We need the mana.
Okay, so we actually die next turn to the 7/7.
Yeah. They have blocks lined up for everything. So it's Blast Zone or Bust, basically.
Gaia's Cradle or Blast Zone.
Yeah, Guy's Cradle or Blast Zone. We have life draws, which is nice. Wall of Roots ain't it.
If I attack all out here, we hit in for 6. If I play Nissa and all out, we get in for
Like 3/3/3s get blocked, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Again, we get in for 7.
if the Noble Hierarch is dead, they don't have lethal on us.
If the Noble Hierarch is dead, they don't have lethal, but they just attack us with also Terracodon and Tireless Tracker. I don't know how we can get the Noble Hierarch into combat without all outing. It's like, okay, you attack with like the 3 elephants. They put an elephant in front of. They block with Tireless Tracker and Terracodon take, or even just they block with Terracodon take 6. If you attack with Evenness and Nissa, then they also just block another elephant as well. They take 6. No, that.
I'm gonna make them
Well,
make the mistake here.
yeah, I think that's reasonable to do, but I think we are dead here.
I think I have to leave.
Okay, does this compel? They block. They have to block 2 creatures. So if they're smart, they'll block. They'll block with the Tireless Tracker. The only way to compel the Hierarch to block is to attack with all, and if we do that, we're dead just on the crackback. So.
Okay. So we have to compel a bad block here. Okay.
Was I wrong? No, I wasn't wrong, because the forest was dying. Okay.
Yeah. If they didn't kill our forest, we would have had a blocker, and I would have been able to play Wall of Roots on the all out, but they would have killed the forest.
Yeah. Okay. Garrick Relentless seems great here.
I don't actually know if it's E-Witness I want on, actually, because I like E-Witnessing the Beast Within. I am...
Could be the Cobra.
Cobra's kind of mediocre for us.
We're very similar decks.
Stonecoil is also mediocre for us.
Yeah, Coil is kind of, but Coil is at least a boom boom. But we have plenty of boom booms.
I feel like our boom booms are fine. I'm not worried about that. All right.
So that we fought to the bitter end. They had the natural order draw. If we had the guy's cradle draw, we had to fight each other with our busted cards. This looks like a
weird one, but I'm not.
We're on the place. This is fine.
Yeah.
If we draw another land, the Lotus Cobra is cool. If we don't, we just play like the Simic Signet and go on with our lives.
Yeah, I thought for sure they'd take, like, there was even a free block there that I didn't think they'd go to 9, so.
Yeah, that was highly aggressive of them. I guess it worked out for them, but it did give us a avenue of
Yeah, all right, they're on a mole. Wall of Roots, huh?
Wall of Roots. Yeah, I was thinking you're a turn late. Then I thought, no, you're not. Wall of Roots is a wonderful Magic card.
Yeah, this is Wall of Roots' turn.
My favorite thing about Wall of Roots is that it works with Avenger of Zendikar.
This will not work with the Lotus Cobra, but that's fine.
Is it suspend 1?
No, it's suspend 2, but it comes in an upkeep. Like what?
Oh, yeah. Suspend is weird. Just vomit out our mana.
Yeah.
Actually, by vomiting out our mana, it's got to be more valuable to keep the Metamorph in hand, right? Although we also have the Ugin in our hand. Because we could Metamorph a Signet or the Wall of Roots. And if we draw land, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. We're one off. So just play the Cobra then. They could play a Rofilos.
If I draw land, we get to play Ugin.
Yeah. Ah, truly we are.
I like that.
Yeah, we are the. That's an anemic play, but
We can't.
you can't flip it
Yeah.
because your card does not have a dual face.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Did we have Ugin last? I forgot about the search. Shit. Should we have metamorphed our Signet last turn?
We would only have 7 mana. We would have to draw a land, which is the exact same position we're in right now.
Exact same position we are now. Okay.
Like, we either had to draw a land or we had to draw a land. So, you know.
Mana loss warning. Ugin. Ugin, blow up your Nissa.
Yes.
Shoutouts to Lotus Cobra. Able to attack the turn it produces mana.
Anyway.
Force of will. Force of will.
Good turn for Ugin. Nice standard deck. Okay. That game's over.
Yeah, we are the one that knocks.
We bolted. Yeah, bolt your elf, clearly.
On the draw. Actually, okay, Chromox, but Basivith actually effective against Terrastodon and Hexdrinker. No protection from everything.
Everything.
Don't pay attention to me.
Everything.
Everything includes lands.
And Terrastodon on Mazevith is pretty bad against Terrastodon when it blows up.
Oh no, then they're giving you a free 3/3. But yeah, it works. It cuts both ways.
Thank you for the raid, Cherokee Starfish. Hello.
So if we cut something for Chromox, it would just be like Eternal Witness, right?
Or like Forest. I consider this Mox a mana source, not a diamond where it's a spell. Basically, the Chromox would be here to put us on the draw or on the play.
Yeah. I don't know how much I like it, but it could be good. I don't know.
I wish I had noticed this before. I didn't experience the Siren Song of Vintage Cube.
Yeah. We've been vintage cubing for a little while here.
I missed the draft.
Yeah, we're almost done with round 1 here.
Yeah, we're Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah, we are.
Nice.
We are Gaia's Cradle of the deck.
We're like pick 4, pack 3 Gaia's.
Also,
Cradle
we're fighting a mirror match right now. Our opponent is mono green. They have a natural order though, so their deck.
Yeah, they have a natural order, but we have Crater Hoof. The best thing they natural ordered was a Terrastodon, which they almost lost the game to.
Yeah. They also have Raphaelos. I'm gonna go with the Chromox and see if like putting us on the play on the draw is worth it.
Yeah,
so they're a little bit better at cheating something out, but what they can cheat out is not as good as what you can ramp into.
Yeah. Like one of their payoff cards was Hexdrinker, which we had turned our nose up at draft, but it killed us. So I guess we're a deck with 1 interactive spell, so maybe Hexdrinker's okay.
This looks. I don't like this actually.
I don't like this either.
Yeah.
This is this is acceptable.
This is super slow.
If this is acceptable in a world where like I was playing normal Magic, turn 2, turn 3.
Yeah, if in this matchup, yeah. Plus, this is already like a mold of 5.
Yeah. Like if we drew Rofilos, maybe this hand turns on, but like. I like this.
This is much better.
Much better.
Turn 1
okay, so Lotus
Accelerant.
Cobra. Can you Lotus Cobra
The Lotus Cobra
the
Search doesn't do
battlefield.
anything the way you
Yeah,
want.
you
It
get the
doesn't-
mana in
Damn.
your upkeep. We bought him the Titan because it's a
Mono green,
matchup.
yeah. So.
Oh, should we have should we have swapped out Gunblade Titan? I don't know. A 7/10's okay, but
You're not
Hey, it
wrong.
still gets rid of their one forest, I
It kills their
guess.
one forest.
Then weakens the
makes-
Rofalos, right?
yeah, it makes their Rofalos
Oh
work.
shit!
We're both
Ah,
the
shit.
turn one.
All right.
Okay, now the Sec Tribe does work with Lotus Cobra.
Okay.
Mhm.
So they get to play their delayed Soul Ring. Yep. And then, do they have something to do off of it? Shit, we're extremely dead.
Oh, you are
No,
extremely
okay,
on the
this
back.
is a fine game for Ugin to sweep up. And if they
It
don't
dep-
use it now, we get to punch it.
It does depend if they have something to ramp into in their hand, which they probably do.
I think they even if they're just playing like some sort of 4 or 5. This is like if they play a forest, they're on 8 mana turn 3.
Mhm.
Well, we gotta play to our Ugin being good.
So do I go Signet here then?
Yeah, then we Cobra next turn, or Sack Tribe. Sack Tribe is more reliable.
We're gonna do both next turn because we'll have enough mana for both. The thing is, I'm gonna Garruk Relentless and kill Rafellos next turn, right?
Yeah, unless it becomes clear that we need Ugin rather than like, is the damage going to be done next turn, or are they doing the traditional green tramp thing of being all gas, no car? You know.
I'm gonna do this. I think we have to do the Garruk Relentless next turn unless like we die. But if we die, we're already dead, so who cares, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're dead. Oh, we're dead
Yeah,
as
you're
shit.
dead.
Oh, we're dead as
Necessary
shit. We
chance
are
that-
dead
You're
as
ultra
shit.
dead. Yep. Yeah, you're
Mega fucked, right? Like this is.
Oh.
They have
Ugin says-
5,000 mana.
What are they going to do with it?
Attack me with
Mostly,
3/3s.
we're mostly
This is-
dead because the Ugin doesn't kill the 3/3s actually. So
Yeah.
Well, it kills the 3/3s, just not with the minus X.
yeah,
I think here then I have to change the plan to start ramping up to Ugin then.
Yeah, but what does Ugin do? It'll
Kills
wipe-
everything. This
Not the forests.
oh yeah, sorry, does this not turn them into greenlands or just become
They are not green creatures.
All
Plus, I
right.
think Ugin says non-land.
Oh, natural order.
Yeah, we're
oh
dead.
yeah,
we're
you're
dead.
super
We're
fucked.
dead. We're turbo dead, right?
They're gonna Terracodon, get rid of all 3 of your things, and yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, we can't beat both of that.
I can't beat that in any.
You've got 3/3s, and you're not gonna draw land.
Well, we have
after...
a forest.
Right.
Hope
fair.
lives. You know what the really funny thing is? This matchup came entirely on play draw, I think.
Yeah,
Like, it's 100% play. Oh yeah,
That's-
Gaia's Cradle would have been like Gaia's Cradle into punching their Rofalos. That's so like milk toast though.
right.
He's pack it up.
This
We're
is
on to better games.
yeah. We don't have any plays anymore, so
It happens.
We played our burn our burn match, our burn mirror.
that's like that one. Again, it's funny to me they have the natural order, but like not having the super.
They wanted to
killers
pick
on it.
something up for it. They obviously wanted to pick something up for it. I'm willing to bet it was even a
Ooh,
reason.
now
This is a really good hand.
This
Is dope.
Yeah.
But I feel like I can guarantee they did not succeed in getting anything for it. Probably because there was someone else who was also green and was grabbing the big boys before the ramp.
Yeah, the green tends to be like the second most drafted color.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
mono green at the table, and we were literally mono green. Like we were like in the sense that nobody else at the table was.
Ooh.
Do you think this elves is living?
If it does, I get to play Lotus Cobra and Rafellos on the same turn.
See, I kind of hope it dies.
I wanted to get murdered so that
Yeah, please. They mulliganed, so please kill our elves of Deep Shadow.
Una's Prowler means that they
Yeah.
care about having a discard outlet, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I can't do that. You can do this though. Yeah, the Cobra into Rofalos, and then we have 6, 7, We have Ugin next
We have
turn.
Ugin next turn, yes. I can turn 3 of the Ugin if nothing dies here.
Thanks, Rofalos.
I am 99% sure Rofalos is dying, but you did just draw the Witness, so it's not that bad, actually.
I even get to
Well,
recast the Rofalos if it dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, we could also just like play Garrick Wildspeaker if we wanted to, and like that's also good.
Depending what you draw, I think you could just play Garrick and the Witness, even if they kill the Rofalos, isn't it? So
Yeah, see, this is kind of what I'm thinking.
Reanimator?
They let me,
They're Reanimator, right?
yeah, you don't play.
Yeah, they're
Ugin's Prowler if
Reanimator.
you're not
You don't play
Reanimator.
Ugin's Prowler if you're not Reanimator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extremely you don't.
Like I'll play Faithless Looting in any deck with mountains.
But
I'll
yeah,
play
but
in then exactly one deck, and I don't like playing it. I'd
this
rather
card
play
sucks.
Putrid Imp.
So they don't have and they don't have the target. Oh god. Watery Grave, Desperate Ritual, Azor. What the fuck?
Okay, that's just a
Lord.
signet. The Watery Grave is for like a careful study type of effect, maybe.
Yeah, they must have a.
Or like a Scarab God, maybe.
All
They
right.
don't attack with you in this Prowler.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just play Ugin here.
Yeah, Ugin, kill your Prowler, see if they discard anything.
And then
beat ass.
It is nice to be able to play Ugin and not immediately have to minus it. That's always a nice feeling.
We should have made red mana there so we could be Gruul.
So even if they discard something, Ugin's on 9. I don't care what they reanimate. Like we just kill it, right? Like
yeah, we plus again, and then we just ult, and like we win.
You have a lot of different ways to deal with whatever they want to put out because you also have the beast within your hand.
yeah,
So.
and a
I don't
Witness.
I don't mind ulting the Ugin as soon as possible because of the E-Witness.
So worst case here would literally be land through the Breach Emrakul, but that's all 3 of their cards.
Show and tell. That wouldn't give Emrakul haste, so there's that.
I don't even think I put anything in on this.
Yeah, because we would have to put an E-Witness for no value. So yeah, play your thing.
Cool.
Blue makes sense now, by the way.
Do they have a... Again, do they have an Emrakul? Like, is that...
So they have a colorless thing. They have an Ulamog. Well, that's indestructible. Garrick plus. And then plus on their face. They have to attack one of our 2 planeswalkers.
Oh, if we have Garrick plus, they lose next turn.
Yeah. So, because if they don't attack the Ugin, they will die to the Ugin. If they don't attack the Garrick, they will die to the Garrick.
And
So
then
this Garrick plus bolt you.
Oh, this card also doesn't trample. So
Does not trample. It does. It will kill us in 2 attacks, though, no matter what.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we could just take 10. I'm completely fine taking 10 when one of our plans is overrun.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play Nissa, and then I'm gonna untap and play Garrick.
Yeah.
So their plan is a weird mix of just a bunch of different ways to cheat cards out.
Yeah.
I think is what they're doing.
They look like Breach, Show and Tell,
Yeah.
Reanimator. So I would put them on the Shallow Grave variety.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's a fun deck. I'm into it.
I am extremely into any deck that has the words free and animator involved in it under any circumstance. So.
Plus, I love that movie.
Yeah.
That movie.
Cat dead. Details later.
All right, so they have to, depending on.
I think
they
they're
probably
dead.
have something else.
Yeah, they're dead. Like the only attacking this is the only mistake. Attacking, they have to attack one of our 2 planeswalkers. They have to attack Garrick, really, right? Because the Ugin is minus 10 or minus 12.
10. They're attacking us.
Fine.
Okay.
We gain 5 life off or 7 life off our Ugin.
They might just be gaining 20 cards.
That gets information.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually fair. They might. Yeah. Okay.
That's all, but that's like the barest amount of like information to give up.
I'm gonna take 10. I don't care.
Yeah, there's no one card that deals like 8 damage. There's one card that deals like 6 damage, but
Oh, they attacked Ugin.
oh, I mean that's also fine though, because now we overrun and bolt them and they're dead.
Huh.
If it doesn't matter,
I did not get that they were attacking
Yeah,
Ugin.
I didn't know where the. Yeah, we might have to keep the chat log open if this is going to be a problem. Anyways, make it forest. Old Garrick. They can't cryptic us. Bolt your dome, you're dead.
Yeah.
Garrick Wildspeaker, everybody.
So what did they get to see? I just want to know what they saw.
Mostly forest. They saw our fancy land and a courser and a metamorph.
They are not aware of Sundering Titan.
Okay, they're aware of Craterhoof.
They're aware of Craterhoof. They are aware of.
God, Sundering Titan will just ruin them, won't it?
Yes, especially if they're on like Watery Grave.
Okay. Anyway,
They saw that your deck overall was a pretty standard ramp deck, is what they saw.
I want.
Yeah, we're on the draw, so we're going to try out the Chrome Mox. I like everything else. The E-Witness seems good here.
I'm sitting here thinking about this Venser.
You're trying to beat a show and tell with Venser.
Yes.
I mean, I guess. The other use, you have 2 uses for Venser in your deck. One is show and tell, and the other one is Chrome Mox. And like, that's not a lot. That's pretty. Do we have anything that's just horribly bad? Is the thing. Like, Cobra got to do some work.
It's the big target that we saw Beast Within won't work on. But
yeah.
I don't necessarily think that means it's worth taking out because it's destroy target permanent, right?
Yeah, they're the kind of deck where they're probably going to have to let the sneak attack sit and turn for a play.
Yeah, and if that's the case,
play for a turn rather. Scratch that, reverse it.
Yeah. Hell, it looked like their sneak attack isn't lethal with the first of what we saw, and we probably don't. They probably have protection from some of the other things. The Venser's the only card I'm thinking about.
Yeah, plus I kind of see a world where we Beast Within Watery Grave. Because that you can target permanent, right?
Yeah, it's Beast Within is target permanent, so it can destroy lands too.
Well, we can try the Venser. Are you going to put Forest in? Or no, we have Rofalos. That's so bad. You cast it off Simic Signet and Lotus Cobra.
This is really dumb. This can't be right.
I don't think it's a good idea to shift up your color identity just so you can maybe get a Venser out.
Garrick, if they're like Una, the Una's Prowler is actually pretty bad against. No, we can discard if we really wanted to. But if they have like,
let's just roll with what we have right now. Let's put the Chromox in instead, and that'll improve our like play draw.
This is a borderline.
I think I will keep it.
It's fast enough. You need to draw on. Woodfall Primus comes out on what, turn 4 with this?
Depending on what we draw, we need a little bit more than that.
Rofalos off the top. Well, Rofalos likes Forest. I'm glad we have the good unforests back.
Metamorph is actually always nice to see.
Okay, we have to do math again because we can't play Metamorph yet. But next turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could Metamorph up to 6, 7. We're still 1 off Primus. So if we draw another ramp spell next turn,
I put Primus in.
And then we Metamorph Primus or Metamorph their guy.
Hi, Elishnorn.
Okay,
right.
we're metamorphing their guy.
I'm also gonna
blow up Watery Grave. This is why show and tell is dangerous. Try to pair it with Thoughtseize whenever possible.
I don't know if I'm metamorphing their Elishnorn.
Yeah, that was kind of a
What if I metamorph our Primus and just keep kicking their ass?
well, we can't attack through their Elishnorn.
Hmm.
If you do metamorph the Elishnorn, you can swing in with the Primus, but you can't unless you do.
Oh no! Even if we can if we metamorphed and there becomes a 2/5. Well, if you wanted to be really stupid, you could attack with Woodfall Primus, then metamorph whatever you wanted. Just give them the opportunity to block it to get it back.
If
No
they do
pro-
block it and then you decide to actually take the Elishnorn, you do kill it.
or
No, it's
if you
4/7. It won't.
Oh, right,
yeah,
yeah. Sorry,
or if
sorry.
you block it and they decide to blow up their swamp, you can then blow up their other swamp. This is interesting.
If I copy their Elishnorn, we have pressure.
Yeah, if they have copy of their Elishnorn, we attack for 6.
But if I copy the Woodfall Primus, I put them on, like, I kill a bunch of their shit and then... Actually, no, I know how we do this.
Pay some blood.
Actually,
Yes. Let them decide.
they take 4.
Yeah, they're definitely going to take 4. They don't just blow up one of their swamps.
Okay.
Okay, now do we blow up both their swamps? Or
Yes.
do we... Okay.
Yeah.
And we just want to draw Beast Within here. Or, just stuff. I'm glad... Shoutouts to Wall of Roots. We can use it, like, 3 more times.
It's
Okay.
really tough.
So we
It's got a lot of
copy the
toughness.
Primus, and then we kill their swamp, and then if they... And now we have a Woodfall Primus that
That can become an Elishnorn whenever it dies.
Yes. When this one dies, we can just copy the Elishnorn, and then that's the real power. Anyway, we blew up 3 of your lands. Nice show and tell. I love show and tell.
Show and tell is rather good. But you gotta never trust Eureka in Cube. Be careful when you trust show and tell in Cube.
Yeah.
How do you just attack with Metamorph?
Yeah.
Show and tell! Have they learned their lesson? No.
No, they haven't. Nice.
Okay, so let's...
Okay. Yeah, now we take the Elishnorn.
Nice 1/4 Elishnorn.
Now our Primus can attack. They actually have mana colors.
Yeah, but it's 2 mana to our 7.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to draw our fancy land. Demir Signet. Okay.
They're almost
working
set
on it.
back up on mana now. Fireworks? Alright. I feel you.
I'd buy it, yeah. I was so excited I made a cake. I need to make icing for the cake, but I gotta let it cool down first. It's also an extremely weird cake.
Non-creature, this can't blow up Elishnorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't make green Necrotal, sadly.
Okay, so they have a billion mana. They can do like another show and tell level threat again here. Tinker.
That means they were like flooded though, right? Yeah, sneak attack.
Still would like to see the Beast Within.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, up your nose with rubber hose. If they have to have a sneak target better than Ulamog,
That's not good enough here.
because we just block with Wall of Roots.
3 cards in hand.
Actually, we probably just... No, we block with... It's a 10-10 still.
Preordain. Ponder. Una's Prowler.
Cases in which playing this forest was weird. Well, the Prowler, who cares? They just block it with Fall Primus anyways.
Best thing they can get is a kill spell for Elishnorn.
Yeah, if that happens, then things go very smelly.
Pretty quickly, actually.
Luckily, they were flooded, which is why losing the 3 lands didn't hurt them that much.
Yeah. I'm
If they
looking
had
to
been less
draw.
unlucky,
We have a lot of live draws, and we have a lot of bad ones. We have a reasonable amount of live draws, but we have a lot of bad draws here.
welcome to Green Ramp.
Like,
That's why these decks love Factor Fiction so much.
oh my god,
They really. Oh, no counters.
no counters!
Yes! We are so
Heartless
smart.
act.
We are so brilliantly smart.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know that made them so mad that they didn't notice this play. Then, like, they probably had that in their hand for a bit.
We're gonna
Wow.
blast zone for 7.
It would kill our Elishnorn too.
Yeah, we blast zone for 4.
Want to get rid of that sneak attack? Yeah.
All right, let's attack and see if they sneak in something to block and kill my Woodfall Primus.
That would be unfortunate, but it would be card for card. They indeed have thing to sneak in.
Zealous conscripts stealing Okay. Yeah. That's bad. Wait. No, it'll die because it comes back to your. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Also,
Legend rule.
legendary rule. Yeah.
So they could have done that at any time.
All right, and this is also going to kill the Zealous the Woodfall Primus now.
Yeah, they get to drink our milkshake.
We still have
Really?
infinite mana.
Yeah, are we really gonna blast zone for 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna take us a little while to get there, but we will.
We can go to 5 counters now.
More sneaking?
I think now they've got some big boy coming in. Yeah,
Oh,
Grizzer.
fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, that's game.
That's
Hack
draw
it in.
7, and then they do something with it. Yeah.
Might
be
That's game.
Mhm.
GG, because their Grizzlebrand is going to find another sneak targets.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Why
still
not-
got game 3. Why not draw 7 cards first? I mean, I guess they could have. You were empty-handed, so there's no reason why they couldn't do that. But
Shrug.
there's also not really any reason to do it, I think.
They could mountain sneak something else, but
I guess, yeah.
Nope, that's not the one I want. Ahem. God. Seriously? That's not a... We're dead here, but...
oh yeah, we're
Mhm.
completely owned. But they've already seen our whole ass, so we might as well play it out. And we're ahead on. We're like not that far behind on clock, so there's not a lot of time equity. I want us to put like the counters on blast zone and then have them ghost quarter us. Well, what's the best thing that could grab?
If we had a board creative, but we don't.
The best thing would be Sundering Titan, but we might still die to the if. Okay, we do it, but we aren't sanguine about the outcome. Oh, there's Sundering Titan.
It does. It doesn't actually fully get them off of red right now, doesn't it?
Nope,
Because
we
they.
Because they have the Blackleaf Cliffs.
Yeah. That is not a swamp mountain. That's just a black land. Red black land.
Like, I assume we're still dead to, like, an Ulama or, like, some sort of sneak attack threat that kills us, but
Yeah, if they have any creature with like they could sneak Una's Prowler and we would die.
yeah. Do it.
You have destroyed, I believe, 6 of their lands over the course of this game, so there's that.
Not enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we were unlucky that they were flooded. If they weren't flooded, we would be luckier. Okay, that's a good creature to we
That doesn't...
we can go to 1.
Yeah, it doesn't actually fully kill you. Huh.
If we go to 1, the 4/4s kill us though.
What, I just block Elishnorn with Sundering Titan. I don't know why we'd go to 1 here.
Oh, because we have to. Yeah, we block Elshon with Sundering Tide. Oh yeah, we block across then. Okay,
Yeah. Like, I don't... Yeah, like, we're fine doing this.
we're fine.
And of course we're gonna die to a bunch of 4/4s, but, you know. If I drop Beast Within...
Beast Within or Ugin actually.
I cannot cast Ugin anymore.
Oh no.
And if I had blocked a Sundering Titan, I also would not be able to cast Ugin because I would have lost a forest to Sundering Titan. Like, there's no blocks there that would have allowed me to cast Ugin.
Yeah.
Because Sundering Titan triggers, I lose a forest, or I keep the Walrus, which is exactly the same.
And we weren't going to put Jiraga Tree Speaker into play with our Genesis spell.
Also, that's a forest.
All right, pack it in.
Okay.
Okay, now we get to make the Chrome Mox decision again.
Okay, I don't know anything else I'd want to, like, slam down. Conscripts, but that's dumb.
We actually do have. Do we have both the Copperline Gorge and the Stomping Ground?
Just the Stomping Ground.
So it would just be off of Lotus Cobra, Stomping Ground, and Hero Mountain for Sack Tribe and
Yes.
Search.
Mazavith.
Mazavith is pretty good against Sneak. We didn't consider it before because we saw their sneak target was Ulamog.
But now there's a lot more that is.
Yeah, whereas it makes a clown out of if we can pressure their life total, it makes a clown out of Grizzlebrand.
Go with that. I might keep the Chromox. Speed is pretty goddamn necessary in this match.
Running around at the speed of sound.
So, let's roll.
I would like to play first.
Got places to go. Got to follow my Wooburg. This is turn 1 Derogatory Speaker and turn 2
Wall
Tree of
Roots.
Wall Roots.
Yeah, this should...
And then, yeah, this actually is a really good hand.
Plus,
this
we
can
can Courser, and then if our top isn't land, shuffle with Nissa. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
To draw land.
Okay, worried. Like, we can't sneak attack, or you can't show and tell in Ugin, which is a pain.
Yes. So if they again have turn 3 show and tell, and if they have show and tell, they have to have a boom boom to go with it because that's like half their deck. It turns out.
Yeah, Ugin turn 4 is cool, but against our opponent's deck, that might not be enough. Like,
I have some hopes because what are the best things about the sneak and show decks that they have not had? They have not had Ponder or Preordained,
right?
Not even Opt.
They're
raw dogging it.
Keeping 7. That's all right. Let's see what they got.
In a format, well, not a format, in an archetype that aggressively mulligans, keeping 7 is often not a great sign.
Yeah,
it's true.
Could mean they're on Una's Prowler. We're running out the gates too, though.
Okay. Immune to Heartless Act.
Yeah, because no creatures without counters.
Also immune to Heartless Act.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. We get to Corsair first, and then we get to Nissa second.
We draw Beast Within, we're killing their... Oh, they get our Ugin.
freebooter.
They get our Ugin.
What we can do about that?
Yeah, there's no stopping that.
You just got to be able to kill it at some point to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we only have one way of killing anything in our deck. And if we draw Beast Within, we are killing their Watery Grave.
So
Well, you have a. You didn't move in that out of the Garrick. Never mind.
Hoof would be a fine thing to have to find. Yeah.
also Sunry.
Sundering Titan as well would be very good. At least
Oh,
the
hey,
Beast
Beast.
Within.
All right.
Do we just kill their... No, that seems like a mistake.
Well,
We have-
depends. We kill that if that would get us the Ugin next turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Corsair here.
Yeah, we definitely go Courser. We tap the forest before, yeah. Well, we're going to use the
It
plant amount of
doesn't
this
matter.
turn.
We're using both. It doesn't matter. Forest
Okay,
on the
now we
top.
want to shuffle because we don't want to draw a land next turn.
But am I casting Beast Within here?
Because yeah, you do have. Because if you cast Beast within here, you will have Ugin mana, right?
Yeah.
So
Problem is,
and they'll be on 3 mana. 3 is
Yeah,
not good enough, right?
We don't have the Beast Within yet. If they resolve a show and tell,
we can Beast Within the target, unless it's
unless it's Ulamog.
Ulamog, in which case we can't deal with it.
Yeah.
If I play Nissa now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Next turn 7. We can at least Beast Within anything that isn't, like, if they go, for instance, like show and tell. Oh, God, I'm thinking about what possible, like, again, there's a lot of options depending on what their show and tell target is, right?
Yeah, like our possible plays are Nissa, Beast Within the creature, Beast Within their land. Let them play whatever they are and try to clean up with Beast Within. So those are our options.
My problem is that if like they play if they kept a 7 and they have a show and tell right here, like I don't think it's going to be as simple as just it's like it's either going to be Grizzlebrand or it's going to be
Yeah. Well, Grizzlebrand,
Ulamog.
Elishnorn, and Ulamog are all bad for us. Like the Elishnorn is like one of the lesser options, but it still kills our Tree Speaker.
I think I have to kill their Watery Grave.
Okay, let me
Fair enough, yeah.
Upkeep.
Like no, I don't like Nissa here. I think I have to kill their Watery Grave here. I don't like drawing
gotta
the
keep them
forest
off
next
blue.
turn, but I need to keep them off of. Like this is a hand that they have all the pieces for. I'm gonna
Yeah, let's go for it.
stop on their turn upkeep. We even like can block the.
We can block the beast like no problem.
So
Or just take some lumps. We're going to be gaining life.
yeah,
What's our plan after that? Draw out of it. That's like the obvious answer. We
Right.
can control our draws somewhat with the Courser and the Nissa.
right. The problem is if I let them show and tell, we lose on the spot, right? Like
Yeah, there's like a
Mhm.
66% chance we lose to a resolved show and tell with this particular hand.
I think it's higher than that. Like the problem is again they're on a 7 keep in a combo deck.
The fact that they played the Kite Self Rebooter makes me think that they might not just have the complete nasty. They might have just kept a hand with interaction. But I not a mana ability. Why? What is a mana ability? Because it doesn't use the stack. Weird.
Strange.
I think they absolutely do have the show and tell. They have the freebooter here. I think they'd keep it specifically to prevent us from being able to deal with it. There we go.
Yeah.
We beast within on their upkeep so that the beast cannot attack. Like we have the 2/4, so it's doesn't matter that much. Yeah, we want that. Okay,
Yes.
and we want that. Do we want that?
Metamorph their freebooter, huh? That's the move? That's what
That
we'd be
could be.
doing?
That could be what we were doing. And we get the Nissa afterwards, anyways. Because the 2/2 doesn't do anything, and we have a lot of mana, so it's like not that big of a deal. Okay, this is a holding pattern we can maintain.
I like stealing their freebooter because I want to know what I'm fighting, right?
Yeah.
Well, also the metamorph, like if they do go into their, plays, we can copy their. Not gonna use.
Yeah, let's level up.
Yeah, you may as well. If they've been paying attention, they know what your hand is. So
They know everything in our hand right now.
We kind of do want it to be leveled up just so that it lives through Elishnorn. But we're not
yeah,
gonna,
that's the
use-
ideal.
We're not going to use Wallaroots mana to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Can we tap it to do it? Does it need to be untapped?
Leveling
Yeah,
up
we can do that.
requires
Yeah, we
untap, I think.
No, we can do that.
No. That's Outlast that does.
All right, fair.
Because having Draga Tree Speaker level itself up is an old standby.
Yeah. So, like,
Now next-
because if it's a 1/4, it lives through Elishnorn. All right, so if they play a blue source, they can show and tell. No blue source.
Okay.
I am very convinced that getting rid of the Water Grave is the correct choice at this point.
I did say that I wanted to see us do that. Yeah, they're attacking us with Freebooter, but our lands literally outpace it.
Also, it can't hit us.
Yeah, and we have a Maze Abyss. We want that.
So again, I don't want to play the Nissa.
Yeah, so we just forest and then.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Actually, hold on a second.
What?
Do we want a metamorph or do we want a metamorph Sundering Titan? How much mana are we going to have next turn? 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't even play Sundering Titan next turn.
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna play a forest, then I'm gonna play a forest.
Okay, we're going to play a forest, so we can play a forest. We would have to draw a land to play it to get to. No, we have Max Metamorph. Okay. Information or blowing up all of their lands.
I want to know what they have.
Okay. Then
This seems pretty straightforward to me, I think.
and we get to level up our Tree Speaker again. All is well in the world of us.
Because I need to know what we're fighting. Yes, there it is. Show and tell.
Okay, what do we take here? Coercive Sneak Attack or Coercive Portal, I think. Everything else we kind of have wrapped up. The Sneak doesn't do anything on its own.
Sneak's dangerous because they can play it next turn and leave it on the table.
Yeah. We're going to be blowing up all their lands.
So they would get to play the portal, and then it would be. Well, once. Sorry, let's get to choosing.
Yes. This is like a hard choice because the Liliana we can just deal with.
Yeah, I don't think that's coming down.
So the question is, take Sneak Attack, let them have Coercive Portal and try to draw out of it. Take Coercive Portal, try to get them to use their Sneak Attack without any resources, while
So
pressuring them with Sundering Titan.
I think it's the Coercive portal, if only because you have the ability to blow up both mountains that they'll be playing.
I don't.
And you'll be able. Well, you will have the. You'll play the Sundering Titan, and you'll have the. Wait, don't you have? Oh, right, you got rid of. You played the Metamorph right now.
We're playing
right.
the Metamorph right now. Yeah, so they'll have red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Sneak Attack is the more dangerous card, but we will. The Coercive Portal will get them out of it. Okay, maybe. Okay, no. We take the Sneak Attack because the portal. They're going to be on 2 lands. They're going to be like on. Yeah, they're going to be on 2 lands. and we'll just be attacking them with a 7/10. And if they block with the freebooter, then we get Ugin.
2 draw steps. So those draw steps are... I might go with the portal.
Okay.
The sneak attack with the Maze of Ith in play is less dangerous.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to be pressuring their mana, so if they want to draw 7 cards, let them, Like they'll enjoy discarding the hand size. Yeah, and this is worth doing, because...
Okay.
Do we have another elf? Yeah, there's an elf in our hand.
Yes.
And we can make Ruffalo's tap for green.
Okay, I know that took a long time to walk through, but we have the time to spare, and I feel like that's an important, like that decision is a pretty... They drew Swamp.
They drew Swamp. Okay, they decided not to play Mountain for us. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think they're screwed at this point. Not fully, but like they've lost a bit of momentum.
I ain't playing. I want to cast that.
Yeah, so again, we're not playing the Nissa.
And I'm not playing it as a land or whatever.
Yeah. That's weird that it lets you... Oh, because it says play. So you're able to play it as a land. Because of the difference between play and put into play. I pick this one, and this one. Wilmog still mills us out, but yeah,
Okay,
look
there
what
you
happened.
Well, Lamont doesn't mill us out, though. We're at 26, and they're going to die. So
Yeah, they would die.
yeah.
Okay, so Beast Within on Watery Grave.
Yeah, because the main reasoning, if we're looking at sneak attacking, if they sneak attack in Grizzle, we just Maze of Ith, and sneak attacking in Grizzle becomes like a draw bunch. That sucks, but happens. If they sneak attack in, at that point, if they sneak attack in Elishnorn, all it really does is get them back the portal, because kill our Walrus. This lives.
Actually, they were kind of screwed 6 ways to Sunday. The Beast Within, they had both the sneak and the show and tell, but they did not have the payoff. So so we would have been fine no matter what we did. Actually,
Yeah.
That's relieving.
I still feel really good about it.
Yeah, I think it was the
you
correct
still
play.
chose correctly, absolutely, because you had there was 4 draws.
Yeah, they were on like a lot of draws, and they are exactly the kind of deck to play Ponder.
Oh my god! In the interim here, Forest has gotten a 12th win. All right, our final
message to you, Ramp the Wold. This is
borderline.
I see a turn 2 Rafello, so I think I'm fine with this.
I also agree that I would keep this. It does not have any good payoffs, and well, hey, if they've got one, that also works though.
Right.
That's why I'm okay with it, because Metamorph is a plug that fills many holes.
Metamorph's a very good card.
There's a number of cards in this game that if you play
my god,
and then a Metamorph gets played on them, taking the thing that they just used, it is a complete blowout, which is great.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Rampy Ramp, final message. Ooh, Simic Ramp.
Ooh, they're playing good ramp.
Good ramp, yeah.
They're gonna evoke Muldrifter.
Burrow. Attack for 1?
Yeah. What are we gonna do? Attack for 1.
I will.
They're gonna play Luteral Core.
They're gonna play a Signet Pass.
Hold up Remand. Signet is like the
Grim Monolith. Okay.
Shit.
Well, we could have one if we wanted one, but Ruffalo's is basically a Grim Monolith.
Ruffalo's is a Grim Monolith, so I don't...
Okay, Stone Coil, you okay.
Stone Coil is one of the best just raw X turn into big boy cards.
Yeah, as far as raw X, this is the best.
It's one of the best X-Men out there. I like it a lot in the weird artifact decks, just because the artifact decks want both a cheap artifact and a big artifact.
Consecrated Sphinx.
Acidic Slime destroying... it's just destroying a forest. Gotcha.
Yeah, destroying a forest. We're also going to play an Acidic Slime blowing up
Grim Monolith.
Monolith? They
Prob-
did just use it.
So we have 4, 5.
So I can play that sig note. And I can
Yeah.
pay for the... Alright.
Can we pay blue here?
Yeah, we can pay blue here.
But it involves paying black, which will deal damage to us. We
So-
get a discount of 1 life.
Discount of 1 life.
That's a circus of value.
Yeah, we can hit like Forest or something too, but like that monolith still scares me.
And getting rid of the forest doesn't really help. They have the hierarch still. They still have green if you get rid of the forest.
Just take them off double green. If they spend their turn on tapping the monolith, how unhappy are we? Okay,
All right, you don't get
none of
to
this
do either of
matters.
those
All right.
things. Yeah.
Okay, let's just make a big fat stone coil next turn.
Interesting. They have 1 card in hand.
Yeah. Hope it's not like Jace.
If this
Mind
was just
Sculptor.
kind of, if this was their only payoff to that grim monolith was the acidic slime, that's actually really good. That's a weak ass hand.
That's a bad use of Grim Monolith. Well, if they have nothing else to do, they can.
It's
See,
not-
the Stone Coil's not that great because they do have the slime, which
Yeah.
is like a death touch creature. So you know what? You're a buster, Stone Coil Serpent. Those are rookie numbers.
We have 8 mana next turn. Tracker.
All right, okay, tracker.
Ooh.
Hello.
Okay, that's a good cast.
I mean, you can cast that. That's nice.
Can even not tap our
Yeah.
Elves of Deep Shadow.
All right, so
The
what's our
old-
best case scenario here?
Sundering Titan.
Yeah, that kills 2 of their lands.
What about
Well, we got
Mm.
a
What about
slightly
Elvish
hefty dork.
The
Yeah.
biggie.
Well, you know what? A 4/4 is just fine.
The
We don't
biggie.
complain here.
The biggie. That's fine.
I mean, it's not that bad actually. It's like the one really nice thing about that card. It's hard to fully whiff off of it.
It's pretty bad.
It's not a good situation to get a 4/4 elf, but hey.
It was pretty bad. I wanted their acidic
Just
slime
Wave would've
dead.
been better.
I want their acidic slime dead.
Yeah.
So that my
I want their
Stone Swell
Child
can...
Striker dead.
I don't think we can kill that. Oh, hey. I want that tireless tracker off the table, too. If I can kill that in combat, I'll take it.
So Ugin off the top. No, Ugin's on the bottom of our deck.
Lugan's on the
Shit,
bottom of our deck.
we need to shuffle.
So every time you add an additional counter to okay, each elvish dork is that's a shuffle, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I summoned for the shuffle.
So each 1/1 elf is a 1/1, right? Just individually, except for sometimes Llanowar elves or Fëanor elves are 2 elves, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. In the same sort of way that each grizzly bears is 2 grizzly bears, I think.
Come on. Come on. Okay.
Okay, now I can play Stone Coil. Actually, Runeclaw Bear is 1 bear, but is a grizzly bear.
That's because it's a magic bear, though, because it's got the Runeclaw stuff going on. That's the difference mechanically between grizzly bears and Runeclaw bear.
Striped Bears is a 2/2 bear that is a bear that is called Bears. So I think Bears is his name.
Yeah, I think so.
Ah.
That sounds right.
So here's a 10.
It's like Bjorn, you know? Bjorn's a name.
Bjorn is the name.
Ooh.
It's sort of like it's Bjorn's. He's got 2 of them, but it's fine.
So our
Runeclaw
official plan is
Bjorns?
now- we're on plan beat ass right now while we were making our Shaggy Dog stories.
Grizzly Bjorns.
Mm-hmm.
If X is 10 or more, Stone Coil Super has Annihilator. Yeah.
I would like that spell.
Look, the fact that their Death Toucher is gone makes Stone Coil like an active threat.
How about an X mana XX that has for every 7 mana you pay for X, Fu has Annihilator 1.
So it would have multiple different instances of Annihilator 1.
Yeah, which does stack.
Yes.
Mhm.
I've cast Eldrazi Conscription on an Eldrazi before. We get to have our cake and eat it too.
That's nice.
I love cake. I made one.
Anyway, here's 10 damage.
Nope. Here's
That
just
makes sense.
here's -7. You know what? I accept.
-7, remove all abilities from target creature. You don't
You know
need
what?
that.
I don't think we need that.
We have 1,000.
You've got 1,000 mana right now, and you're playing against a Bant player. The chances of them actually like destroying your Ropolos at this point is pretty low. Actually, I said Bant player. You're not. It's a Simic play. They haven't played a single white card.
Yeah.
That Noble Hierarch is a green-blue.
Yes. Anyway, they get to draw some more card. Tireless Tracker, very good, by the way.
Tireless Tracker is a very good card. Remember when they said that one of the design philosophies was behind green was that it could draw cards, but not without doing something?
Like, creating a clue is doing something. You have to pay the mana for it.
You do have to pay mana to create a clue.
All right, here we are. Now all cards are revealed. We are playing.
This
face
is
up
real
magic.
magic.
Yep. Mm-hmm. This is dumb as hell now.
The Dryad with the Courser is actually kind of they
Yeah.
made their own Oracle Moldiah.
They can cast it this turn.
If they draw the clue, yeah.
Yeah.
Which they're going to do because they ain't got nothing better to do.
Time Walk, huh? Well, I'm glad that they can't draw that. Oof.
This is getting
We need to-
silly.
Yeah, we need to shuffle and get into the top of our deck.
The value that they're starting to land is disgusting.
We can't again. The Tireless Tracker's drawn them a number of cards, and we have all the mana, but we don't have the value to beat this.
That's why UG is good ramp. Well, that's not the worst.
We'll take that on 3.
Yeah.
That does a pretty good. Yeah, that does a really good number on their board.
Yeah, we trade
doesn't
Courser for Courser, Tracker, and Dryad. Oh,
Hi, Eugen.
Hi, Eugen.
yeah. Well, they get to have their nastiness now.
Yeah, but their
Yeah,
turn. The thing is, their turn hopefully is just Time Walk Pass.
Yeah, I that Time Walk reads Explore.
Depending,
actually.
well,
Yeah.
depending on how many lands are on top of their library.
Yeah,
That's fair.
the Time Walk is exceedingly like a clue.
If they have a land on top of their deck, that Time Walk is extremely strong. If it's not, it's Explore. All right, so it's very bad.
Carnage Tyrant is
I would
something that
not
can still
hate-
be killed by Eugen, so it's
Yeah,
not
if they
actually
want to
that
play
bad.
Carnage Tyrant into the board, I'm fine.
Yeah.
With that. We cranked the Blast Zone, but I don't think we're using it anytime soon.
Crank it to 7, actually. So if you crank it
6.
to 7, that means you can use the Eugen to get rid of the rest of their board, but then you kill the Carnage Tyrant with the Blast Zone instead.
It's
That's
6 because it's CMC.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so here comes the Carnage Tyrant, and hopefully they don't see a land under it. Shit. Now this is the bad zone. Oh,
Hydroid
no.
Crisis. Oh, that's not a good thing to see on the top of their deck.
Their value is a little stronger than ours.
It turns out
certainly
Oracle of
is.
Moldiah is a freaking good card, actually.
Especially when it says draw a card when you play it, those combos.
Man, I want to play Oracle of Moldiah with Tatiova. I think I'm in combat.
There's no way. Oh, it's big enough that I can't kill it.
We
Yeah, 'cause,
probably block with Beast because they're going to play Carnage Tyrant next turn anyways.
It's a 9/8 right now, because if you try to put everything in the way, they're just going to make it into a
Yeah.
9/8.
I could sack my board to get it, but that would probably result in my death.
Because they're going to Time Walk after this. They're just going to take their turn again. So, yeah, you don't want to put everything in the way. You've got a way to deal with it on the top of your library per se,
Yeah, the Hydroid Crisis is the frightening card.
Yes. Because that's a refill that draws 500. Okay.
And then they've got another land on top of their deck after they draw the Hydroid Crisis.
Yeah.
And they're just
Carnage
making
Tyrant.
Carnage Tyrant. See, that one we want them to...
Damn it. No, no. Oh, we're
Oh, you're destroyed.
we're out.
right-click concede.
Yeah,
We're done.
that is dead if they do decide to resolve that, which they should.
Yeah. I ain't conceding until I see more cards from their deck, because they're going to keep showing me cards off the top. We're dead this shit, though, because we no longer can draw Ugin. Hey. How you doing? Our opponents like our deck, but better.
That is kind of what Simic Ramp is to
Yeah,
Mono Green Ramp
they
these
give
days.
up
Yeah.
the power of Rofilos for the power of, like...
A million other things that do basically the same thing.
Our mana is better than theirs. The specific thing we died to is the combination of Oracle of Moldiah with Tireless Tracker. The counterspell is actually kind of bad in like the shove style mono green deck because you kind of want to you're kind of tap out, but it's still powerful enough to play. If they have things like Jace and Factor Fiction, then yeah, they're just better. The
All
Time
right.
Walk obviously worth splashing as well.
So I want Garrick in here to kill small mana dorks. I want,
Get that Stone Coil out of here. You had your
especially,
chance.
well, they have acidic slime, like,
Yeah.
and Trigon can't reach.
Yeah, Reach. Secret Reach.
That's pro
It does.
multicolor. It can't get killed by Trigon. It beats, but anyway.
Six Slime, it does not. I would like to play first. Acceptable. So turn 3, Garrick punch their guy.
Basically,
We haven't had a matchup where Escusa was good. It's been decidedly mediocre this league.
I haven't seen
Theoretically,
it.
it could have been good in the previous match, but like they were way more on the
They
the
did.
show
The
and tell.
deck
sneak
did
attack.
contain reanimate, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw it. But their deck was significantly more based off of the show and tell and sneak attack than it was the reanimator.
okay. I want turn 2 Noble Hierarch.
Ooh, I want a Rofilos. Well, that's acceptable too. Because we're going to Nissa into that.
You do need to draw. Well, you just need to draw the 2 Forest Raw to get the Nissa out, right?
At some point, yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, now...
Can't even punch that. That's
No, we can.
Well, doesn't
We're gonna-
Garrick?
we're gonna
I
make-
mean, with Garrick.
Yeah, we're going to make Wolves, though. Oh, yeah, body check.
Body check.
Is that better than making a wolf? Maybe.
See what our draw is.
Mm,
That
means you'd
guarantees
be able
the
to
Nissa.
yeah. I think the body check might still be better though.
Well, we can always just do that and then decide afterwards what we're doing. Like, the attack is necessarily happening.
All right, well. I think the Garrick coming down is correct.
I'm gonna take that wall off the table and keep the Garrick, like,
Yeah, it keeps our Garrick juicy. That it puts a creature in the graveyard for the Escusa is like is appealing.
Mm-hmm.
if we draw land, things look really good. This is also like they can't play Trigon into this.
Courser.
Okay.
With the land. We
They
can
played a land
attack
for
with
this turn,
impunity.
so
Okay, now we get to... We're America the Beautiful. We can do whatever we want. We can Nissa, make a 3/3, attack. If they block, we Wall of Blossoms and then kill their Courser.
You can actually tap the forest mid combat for mana,
Yep.
and then get a bigger scoos and punch the courser or whatever. There's a lot of different things you can do here, and you got Ugin coming down next turn if that Nissa stays alive. But I
Yeah, what,
think the Nissa's gonna eat gonna eat a Beast Within.
I think that we're gonna make a beast and an Abysson's Pilgrim. Excuse.
Didn't do that mid-combat so that I could play the Pilgrim.
Mm.
Not a beast, a wolf. I regret the error.
Anyway, Ugin.
This is a Garruk who has
Ooh.
learned of dogs.
They got lands for days.
Sure. Hey, Jace, you're never getting in play.
Yeah, they don't.
Not
they-
with
our flip
Scoos.
blocker is better. Well, it's not, but it's better in this specific circumstance.
Garruk has got a couple really good targets to just kill with, like, Jace, Noble Hierarch. Anything 0 power, this is really nice against.
Yeah, it's a
Hey, buddy.
yeah, like
Speak
that.
of the devil.
Yeah. Oh, they killed the Garruk.
I would have
That's
chosen
not
the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Well-
not the target I would have chosen for that. I mean, I know that they didn't know you had the Ugin in hand, but I still think, even in the abstract, killing Nissa who shakes the world was easily the better target.
Yeah, I guess once they committed the Noble Hierarch, they were committed to killing the Garruk, and they knew the chase was coming. But now we're gonna beat ass and take names and beat more ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
there we go.
Yeah. Move on to 3.
Chromox time.
Chrombox time.
I kind of wish I would be extremely more into that if that were Mox Diamond, but that's just because I'm a inveterate Mox Diamond liker. Chromox is also good.
Chromox is the imprint one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're using it effectively to cheat onto the play.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
using it as a gemstone cavern.
Because, like, what we've seen is that being on the play matters so freaking much in here.
Mhm.
Round 1 was the mono
I-
green matchup.
Maze
It was
has
entirely
been
flipped off.
good, like, really good in some matchups and really bad. Like, obviously in round 2, Maze was really good, but I don't think his
Bad
Maze
in
is
this
good
one.
here.
Yeah, bad in this one for certain. They're an enormous value engine that will just, they're gonna
Yeah.
get big creatures, but they're gonna get multiple big creatures.
Yeah, their big creatures are like Tireless Tracker and Hydroid
this says-
Phrases.
Possibly 2 Cobras. 2 Cobras to get the symbiosis or Ugin down real quick.
Okay, let's think.
Oh.
Forest Cobra.
Metamorph might
Force.
steal something better.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is borderline but keepable.
I like any hand with Lotus Cobra in it. Lotus Cobra cheats out so much mana.
If we have fetch lands, that would be
Yeah, our deck does not have any fetches.
yeah, it
Yeah,
has,
fair.
but it has Sack Tribe and 3 mana Search for Tomorrow, so it's not got nothing.
You technically have 4 lands in your hand. Keep that in mind.
We do have 4 lands,
Turn
yeah.
Timber's
but
hanging out here, yeah.
it's the land we play last.
Hey,
Oh, speaking of,
speaking of Grim Monolith?
I love Mox Diamond so much.
So they mulled down to 6 for that.
No,
right?
they well,
No, that's
I mean, they
okay.
discarded a card for it, but
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So they're just spewing value.
okay. Well, I don't want to play that Turn Timber Symbiosis set anymore. So
We can copy a Jace, but if we do, we just get a Merfolk Looter, which you know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, we could copy we could pay 3 mana, 2 life, and a land for a Mox Diamond. They're flooded. They're on low resources, but they're discarding lands, and they're playing Signet.
okay. Ooh, that's a nice play next turn.
That's a beast.
Can't be counterspelled here.
Actually, that could be untap Metamorph. No, we can't do that.
No, we can't do that.
We're just shy.
We need one more.
Our colors are green,
Green.
and green.
Green. This card looks like it costs blue mana, but it's actually an artifact that costs life.
Mhm.
With the one exception of the one Simic Cynic in your deck, which does in fact pay almost exclusively for green. Or the Lotus Cobra. The Lotus Cobra can do it too.
Time walk me. Time walk me twice.
Is this Canadian Threshold Jace or Spell Mastery Jace? Canadian Threshold. Okay. I was worried about that because if they time walked us, then they could.
They've got mana for days,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
nothing to do anything with it.
Problem is that
Yeah,
Jace will
but
get
they got
them
a
stuff,
Jace,
right?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But they're kind of low on cards in hand, so the Eluder becomes a little less powerful.
Here's your roof. Well, okay, hold on.
Okay. This is. If you make a beast, the beast has to block the courser. If
it's
we
a chump block.
Yeah. If we plus, it goes to 4. So we can plus and make the Abyssin's Pilgrim.
It'll live if we do that.
And then we can.
Then we can play Ugin the turn after with
Then we're
4,
just-
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, we're absolutely fine Ugin -3ing here. Especially if they make that Grim Monolith. Not Gruul! Oh no! By becoming Gruul, we've actually become Omnath colors. Oh no!
We're not on. We don't have white. Wait,
Look at the card you're playing.
we don't have white. I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, Monolith. Yeah, you're right. Monolith doesn't like this. Kills color. So this will.
Colorless, yeah.
These will all live. I might just shock Jace if I play Ugin.
Yeah.
Regardless, you're playing Ugin if you get the chance. Like you should be coming down.
Yeah. So Garrick will take 3, go to 1. So let's see their draws. So they draw Monolith,
What Nephilim?
land off the top. That's an easy play. Okay, good.
Okay, nice.
So
that means that they've got they have
nothing.
they're going to
new.
draw another land off of Jace, and they had one unknown in their hand.
Yeah, there's one we don't know, and they have 5, 6 mana right now. They could Monolith up to 7 mana.
Okay, let's just call it Ink Treader colors instead. How about that?
That's good with me.
Ink Treader Nephilim, very bad card, but less hateful than.
I want the Jace dead because it's their way. It's a good card advantage engine for them right now.
Oh no!
Opposition is the one card that they had left in hand. That's not good.
Well,
It's not
They
enough to do anything,
yeah, they
right?
tap 3 of our lands. Then we play a land, untap lands.
I guess you X -4 for Ugin though.
Yeah,
right
we're
at that
gonna-
point. Yeah.
That kills our Garrick though. I kind of feel like we just managed their creatures and we're okay with the opposition. Oh, they're attacking?
What are they attacking? Hold on.
Yeah,
I think
hover
they're
over the
attacking the
creature.
Garrick. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. We let that happen. They can tap 2 of our lands. We just untap them, so we have 4, 5, 6. We're not. We don't. Do they opposition with the Jace, or do they? Well, they know there's a forest on top, so they don't care.
Well, they might just want the forest gone because that's a shit draw.
Yeah. So let's find out.
Tap my Cobra.
Okay.
So I can Metamorph?
Yeah, we metamorph their courser, right? Or their noble hierarch?
You can't Ugin here, but how much mana do you is it 6? 6? Okay.
It's 3, 4, 5, 6 on the untap. So I can't turn Timber Symbiosis, or I would do that.
Yeah, so I think we just tap 2 forest, untap, play the Metamorph, see if there's a land on top.
Well,
Because I don't think there's.
or
Is
do I
there a
take
creature?
or do I take their noble hierarch here? We're gonna be losing Garrick unless I chump block, right?
Yeah, but we're at the stage where Cobra can eat it if we really needed to. But I can understand taking. I can also honestly understand taking Jace at this point. Although no, the Cobra is kind of useful because it's a mana source they can't tap down with opposition.
Do I want another Cobra?
So that's what I was saying before. I
'Cause,
think
like,
double Cobra is a strong move that makes like almost guarantees you'd be able to.
Yeah, that might actually be the
cast
better
things.
move here.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We're going to be under opposition.
Do I make a beast with Garrick?
Yeah, if we're not going to be able to use Garrick, then we just
Because
make a
Garrick's
beast
gonna
with Garrick.
die, and then
There's some equity with the beast.
So you don't have to pay life for Metamorph.
Oh yeah, the
that's
Courser
nice.
clone is if we clone Courser, that isn't a chump block. It's a 2/4.
yeah, but they tap it.
They tap it. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it doesn't
Garrick's
work.
dead because of opposition.
Yeah,
That's
Garrick
right.
is dead. We cannot stop Garrick from dying here. So I
yeah,
think
Garrick dying is happening no matter what. If they do tap down all of your creatures, then that means that they did that on their turn and not on your turn, which means that like, you'll be able to cast things with your creatures. But I think still, regardless, like Garrick is dying no matter what happens here.
all right. So I want Cobra.
Yeah, Lotus Cobra is an untappable thing. We make a beast. Okay. I'm gonna attack with Lotus Cobra.
So you've got 7 mana coming up next turn, no matter what, even if they get rid of the 8 if they get rid of the Absence Pilgrim.
Yeah,
Which means
and
that
they can tap
simple.
lands. This can hit lands.
Yeah, and they can draw on that Wall of Blossoms.
Okay, so they're gonna loot here. They're gonna discard. They're gonna draw on the Wall of Blossoms, draw on Preordain, draw on, and the Wall of Blossoms is really good for them because of the opposition.
Mm-hmm.
So here comes the Wall of Blossoms.
One thing is Flip Jace a May?
No.
No, so they might lose a creature to opposition with if they tap Jace again for its ability.
Okay, and then they have.
Oh, that's bad. We've seen this combination
Yeah,
before.
this starts getting out of control. So this is the Jace with a flashback, by the way, which makes
It makes the time walk scary. The Preordain not so much.
they drew a beast with them.
That is not good either. They might beast within one of our Cobras. Or just hold it up and try to beast within whatever we do.
Yeah, no combat, just tap down.
And they tap down all 4 of our lands.
Yes.
We have one,
Oh.
2.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Quickly.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. They have beast within in their hand. So now we Ugin -4.
Yeah.
Fuck this board. Yeah. Thank you.
They let you do this. That's fine. They probably just didn't put a. You know,
They didn't have enough keep stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll be able to kill the Ugin, but who cares? We're gonna get opposition off the board and have a beast.
And we know their hand is Dryad plus that.
Yeah, beast within is in their hand. What up? You made a punt.
They're gonna beast within their own thing.
To attack the Ugin?
Yes.
Okay, then let's think. What happens if we beast within for 3?
I need opposition off the table. I don't think I win if opposition stays.
Okay.
Like what will happen is the game will look winnable for 2 turns, And then we will
But-
lose after they play like 2 creatures.
Yeah, are reasonable. We have the symbiosis coming up.
Yes.
Not next turn, but maybe not even the
Soon.
turn after. But plus, they might want to kill the Ugin.
They could they could kill the Ugin here in response. And then we don't get the beast token.
Yeah, which I like better than them, because what they should have done is just floated the mana,
Sacked
beast with
land.
it, and
Sacked land.
yeah.
Because right now their draw is a 2/4 that it doesn't do anything.
And we have
A
few
buster.
dead draws.
We have a buster left.
Our dead draws are
8s.
Sundering Titan,
8s.
What's up, Critter Hoof?
Our,
Craterhoof Behemoth.
our dead draws are 8s. So there's one more
And-
8 left, right?
There's also Crowbox.
No, Chrome Mox lets me cast Symbiosis by removing Crater Behemoth.
True. I don't like that, but true.
I'd do it.
We're even money odds drawing land here, though, which is a nice thing. What do they got?
So they're on top deck mode here. This is Consecrated Sphinx. I will
Krasis?
eat it if it's
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 Krasis.
Krasis. Yeah, that's an X.
Yeah,
Krasis for 2 sucks here.
Grace is for 2. All right.
That's a good refill for them and a 4/4 on the board. They currently have a 3-turn clock on us.
It's bearable, especially if we run our land, we go.
Hey, if only we
Symbiosis
had Stone
into
Coil
Hoof.
Serpent.
Well, we cast that.
Okay. So next turn we play Turn Timber and hope they don't counterspell it.
Yeah, we want to turn Timber into something like Primus.
Woodfall Primus or
Craterhoof, we don't, or not Craterhoof, because we want to be able to cast Craterhoof to kill them surprisingly.
Blast Zone is nice as a backup because it kills the Krasis easily.
Oh yeah, Exxon 2 kills Krasis, and
all right, do they have counterspell proper?
Krasis is not just better Muldrifter.
okay,
it's
there we
not.
go.
It's its own thing.
Sundering Titan blows up 2 of their lands, but we are on. It would not let us cast Craterhoof next turn. Primus blows up a thing, and we can play Craterhoof attack for.
I think we probably play this Primus then.
Yeah,
I think the
attack for a
Primus is
lot.
better, yeah.
Okay, so let's get rid of.
Yeah, the diamond is like their best source.
Okay. 3-turn clock from their flyer. We can.
Our Primus for next turn attacks for.
The reason we kill that too, by the way, is that Signet blows up to.
Yeah, after Blast Zone. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We attack for 15.
Okay.
nice forest.
Hey, it works.
I guess yeah, you're right. Titan would have been 5 of their lands. Huh.
Oh right.
Oh shit! Didn't think about that.
Good spot, Kinetic.
I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about like trying to hit that. Yeah, that's actually I was thinking that we
That
hit
is
our force. That was a
definitely-
mistake. Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a mistake. But this play isn't terrible either. Although we have to Blast Zone here. So we're already going down to 4. They win the race in that matter.
Yeah, so that was a misstep because I so my mind just puts this as your
Yeah.
lands tap for any color, not the other way around. I think I have to Blast Zone. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, we can just play the Cradle. Maybe we'll draw a creature to make our hoof better. Because if we draw like an Elvish Mystic, then our hoof becomes. Do we attack? If we attack, they don't block. If they over attack, we kill them back. if we attack and take it.
If we attack, they take it, go to 16, which is not.
Yeah, we would need to draw a creature for our Crater Hoof Crackback to be lethal.
Yeah, this was foolish again not to have.
But we didn't think about it. But now we know.
Yeah.
Knowing's half the power.
If they have Time Walk, we lose anyway.
That's true.
There's no beating Time Walk.
Because we could not take them off blue. Because even if we blew up 5 of their lands, they have signets.
Yeah.
I guess the attack wasn't great because, yeah, any 2-power creature they play now, and they blow up our Blast Zone.
Okay. Well,
good effort. Well, let's let them make the. They might want to blow up Gaia's Cradle. Okay. Well, does hope live? Let's see what our draw is. Crater Hoof is the.
Nope.
Okay,
Well,
no. Let's see what was on top. Okay. Good to see you, Chromox.
yeah. So we're 1 short. I needed that to be a 1-drop.
Yeah, we needed that to be a 1-drop, or for them not to have blown up our Blast Zone.
Yep. Damn.
Dang,
On the razor's edge. I think we still would have lost if we.
No,
had
he wouldn't have been able to cast the.
They wouldn't have
he
been able to
They wouldn't have been
slime.
able to cast the slime if we gotten rid of the.
It
lands.
was just a play mistake that cost me the game, which I happens.
Yeah, it was a play mistake that none of us thought of.
Yeah, but that was chat lethal, you know.
Still, I it's the kind of mistake that makes me feel like shit. So, ending on that is how it is, though.
Alas.
So, anywho, well, I'll be doing more of this. This is around for a couple weeks, so I'll be doing some more Vintage Cube, probably like Tuesday and Tuesday, Saturday times when we got more time for Cube Zone. Tonight, though, that's gonna be it. The 2 Mirish matches were
lots of ramp going on.
Yeah,
I want to try out some of those hate bears.
There's a lot of them. So
like Spirit of the Labyrinth and Eidolon of Rhetoric, like those stupid. There's a bad one that's a useful knight that makes planeswalkers cost 1 more. Who cares?
There's a Vryn Wingmare. There's a
to go with your Thalias.
But yeah,
they added 1 mind, which was so weird.
Of what?
It's a combat trick from one. They add fight is 1. They took out Spear of Heliod for fight is 1.
Well, one of those costs 1 mana, and the other one's an unplayable 3 mana enchantment artifact. So I shrug. I don't think that fight is 1 is a good enough card for what we have going on here, but I also think Spear was extremely not a good enough card. So
not for the Vintage Cube, especially.
Sad though.
Yeah.
Terminus with Brainstorm. Come on.
Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you, Gnomebitten. Thank you, Doc.
Yep.
I'm Gnomebitten. That was Doc.
Yep. If you want to catch more, anything else going on, you can always follow, subscribe, support the channel. Thank you to MC Subtle, Shabadoo, and Loyalty for subbing today. Tomorrow we got more Earthbound going on. We're gonna be starting a little early on that to accommodate some scheduling stuff. So starting at 1 instead of 2. Other than that, more Dawn Randomizer on Monday and more Vintage Cube on Tuesday. So
yeah.
All right, that's gonna be it. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Hope lives.